Good morning, everybody. Today we're at Manchester, Ringway, what used to be called Ringway Airport.
Boarding completed.
Okay, so quick explanation of today. So as you can see, there was sort of a scattering of this is a map of megalithic monuments and everything. Tombs, circles, stones, everything. And you can see that they're scattered around the country, sort of. Concentration over there in Wales where the Romans didn't really get to. Concentration there where the Romans didn't really get to. And there are lots in Scotland, but not as concentrated because people have removed most of them and the Highlands were a bit not really that populated. So what we've got is low-lying lands, there are monuments. There's quite a few down here, you can see that, and then we've got quite a few down here. But if we just zoom in a bit, you can see we've got lots down here and even more over here. So although you've got Stonehenge over here and everything, we've got hundreds of them in Cornwall and Devon, and Cornwall especially is just jam-packed with them. So we're going to go to Cornwall today, and we're going to go to Carn Euny, Chysauster and Ballowall Chysauster. I keep forgetting the second S, and I keep putting an R in as well. It's not Chysauster, it's Chysauster. Chysauster Ancient Village and Ballowall Barrow. So we're going to fly down to Newquay from Manchester, and from there we're going to go to Chysauster, which I have missed an S on. Chysauster, then Chysauster to probably Ballowall Barrow, and then we'll do Carn Euny last. This red circle is 10-mile diameter, so they're all very close to each other. Should be quite entertaining, and there won't be that much to see, I guess, because as we found out yesterday, the flight sim just likes to put things on top of things, or just have them as flat stuff that's just a photo on the ground. Bit of a shame, but there you go. I have searched for anyone who managed to make anything, but the other things I've got made were someone made all of the chalk drawings in Britain, all the major ones. So like the man with the club and his knob out, that's been done, and all the horses and the suns and stuff. So unfortunately there's nothing I can find that I can actually put it into flight sim with. Maybe the new one's got it all in. Here one haven't. I know it's 2024 is the walking around sim on the ground sim, but it won't have everything, I'm sure. So this is what we're going to go and see. Chysauster is quite a big one, and there is evidence of people being around there in like sort of Neolithic, early Bronze. Not very many, but this is all generally considered to be from 3 to 400 BC, and then up until the Romans invaded, when it got a bit bigger when the Romans invaded. Ballowall Barrow, it's interesting because there are lots of them around there, and obviously Carn Euny. Carn Euny is an ancient village. So that's what we're going to go and see, these three things. Shouldn't take us very long. Huh.
Taxi to and hold short runway 05 right by a taxiway.
So it's an invisible tug. It's a bit close to the old wings there. Wow.
Uniform Victor Victor Delta cross runway 2 tree left whiskey Yankee beeline 218 for heavy. Delta cross runway 2 tree left whiskey Yankee. Contact tower on 118.6.
The Air France has got his livery on backward.
Manchester ground easy 200 tree heavy requesting pushback. Easy 20.
entirely incorrect.
Easy 200 tree heavy hold position. Caution the Airbus H135 on final.
I'm not sure what the sim's done, but it's put us down the runway.
Hold
We're
position,
taxiing down the runway.
200 tree heavy.
That's very bizarre. Yeah, why would we do that, mate? I don't understand why we're taxiing down the runway. I don't even understand why we're on 5 right, but okay. That seems a bit weird. So the problem is that the ATC and the sim don't understand Manchester. Manchester. I'm just going to wait here now and see what happens to that other aircraft.
Manchester Tower Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101 ready for departure runway 05 right IFR to Echo Golf Hotel Quebec.
Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101 QNH tree 0 tree wind calm. Caution the Airbus A20N taking off runway 05 left. Cleared for takeoff runway 05 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 05 right Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101.
I made a mistake yesterday in fog at Edinburgh of following the blue arrows. My biggest stupid mistake for a very long time. Of course, I ended up in the field. I had to reverse out. Well, not in the field, but yeah, going towards the field. So we're just heading into Newquay now. We're going to be coming in, going around and coming in over the sea. So this is now called Cornwall Airport Newquay, I think, or something like that. But it used to be St Morgan Air Base. And when we were young, we used to go on holiday every year, and we'd often go around Britain. As we got older, we'd go abroad, and the most memorable ones are in Cornwall. I can sit in the coach waiting to see the sea. You could see the sea. But
2,500.
We went to several places, mostly Newquay, but Bude in Cornwall and in Wales. and spent many an hour swimming around the harbour at Newquay and on the beaches at Perranporth Beach. Amazing place, amazing times. A guy walking up the road with a cod and is just holding a cod by the gills. Amazing thing to see. Just a little baby one, but throwing out the mackerel string and catching loads of mackerel, taking them back and eating them fresh. It's amazing. By the time we got to 15-16, we went back again, and you threw the mackerel line out. You didn't catch any mackerel. It all disappeared. So we spent many a year, like I say, in Cornwall, and especially Newquay. And this place in particular had an RAF show every year. And one year we were there, it must have been 12 or 13, and it coincided with the time we were there. And there was a simulator there that I went on. It was absolutely amazing in those days, like back in the 80s, very early 80s, maybe even the late 70s. And it wasn't an aircraft, it was a rocket simulator, believe it or not. Absolutely amazing thing. So flaps to 1 and flaps to 2. Auto spill around. Brakes to left.
Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101, descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101.
Oops, got stunned to sit down. But the rocket simulator was amazing. You find the rocket and the camera in it, it would actually go around and rotate, so that up had become left and up had become down, and then up had become right, and then up had become up again. It was absolutely amazing thing to do. Flaps to 3. Spoil zone, flaps on 3, brake is on, lights are set. And I actually managed to just clip the target just on the side of it. I think it was some sort of mobile rocket launcher or something. And the guy said that out of the 3 or 4 days I've been there, I was the second person only to hit it. So disorientating. Absolutely ridiculous. And the immediate thought was, well, at least I'll be able to fly upside down. But it's an absolutely amazing place. Wonderful beaches, wonderful people down there. Some of the best memories of my childhood of those holidays. We used to, one of the favourite things was swimming around the harbour when it was raining, because it was warmer in the water than it was out of the water. So nice down there, it really is. Thank you for North Atlantic Drift. That goes down.
Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101, please acknowledge.
Cleared ILS runway 12, approach Speedbird Bravo Alpha 101.
Flaps to full.
$50, $40, $30, $20, retard, 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 retard.
Okay, well that's us done. Next is in the helicopter. So we've had a bit of an early lunch, and now we're going to set off and go and look at the little monuments. Oh yes. In this lovely Airbus H135. Wow. Wow. It's one of the best liveries. I mean, it's just... I've got boring liveries and I get bored of it. So we're going to go in a police helicopter. They gave us a lift. Thank you. Our tail number is G Crim. And our call sign is going to be Police 999. It should be 999 emergency, emergency. Meh, 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 meh. I can't remember what that band was called. They were like a female version of Motorhead. I won a competition in Manchester radio station, and I can't remember what it was, but it was a question about Motorhead, and you had to ring in. I managed to get in. I got in first, and they asked me the question, and something went wrong. So I then got put to the back of the queue. I had to listen to two other people answer it on the radio before they finally got back to me. And then they asked me the question. I went, yeah, and I got the answer right. So they're going to send me a copy of the Ace of Spades that was signed or something. Not by Motorhead, but by them. It's like, well, I don't want that, do I? I don't want Motorhead to sign it. And instead of getting that, I got this female version of Motorhead band. The album was quite good, actually. They did a collaboration with Motorhead. I think it was Valentine's Day or something. Valentine's Day Massacre. But anyway, we are G Crim and Police 999 in the Airbus H135 of loveliness. Unless that guy comes in, because sometimes a guy pops in and sits on the seat and then you can't see anything. But normally it's okay. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that is, of course, if it has fixed the problems I had the other day where it just wouldn't fly properly. We'll see how we do. Hopefully it's okay today. So let's get it started up. Oh, I better show it properly. Okay. So that's got the batteries and everything on. There's no silly switch inside the front that you have to squiggle about to get to in this one. Just check that's on. Yeah, they are. Generators are on. Quite easy to start up, this one. So, I spoke to you. Well, I'm going to have to go and research that some more. It's spent ages installing that earlier today. So, yeah, that didn't go very well. When you try and turn left, if you try and turn left a little bit, it just sort of bobs up and down. If you try and turn left or right a lot, like, you know, a bank of 15-20 degrees, the whole thing just bounces up and down. The whole world just looks like it's vibrating itself to... it's just horrendous. So, we're back in the Guimbal. We know how this goes. So, nice and warm, rotor's going. Up we go. Oh, hang on, I've got to check that, haven't I? So we're just going to go fly over there and go down and check out the beach and the harbour. Is it Trevelyan Beach? I can't remember what they're called. It's a surfer's paradise. We, 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 we. Spent many an hour on that pier there fishing up crabs and we used to rent a house along here that was overlooking the harbour. I wanted to land on the harbour wall, but I can't, it's underwater. But yeah, one of these houses would have been the one that we rented. And then you walk up the hill and then there's a little shop across the road and there's a fish and chip. Really nice little place. But I digress. I'll go back to the mission and I'll see you on the other side. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's got to be. Yeah, let's stick on that grass up. So you see by the size of it and the size of the helicopter that it's quite a large extensive set of villages of houses and enclosures. It's on a gentle slope. I guess they must have dug it into the hillside and then expanded it at some point. Yeah, very strange and interesting. Maybe these are animal pens and then that's the houses? No idea. let's carry on. Next one shouldn't be too hard to find. It's on the coast, so. Yeah, so this is the area that it's in. Unfortunately, someone's built a golf course on top of where everything nice would have been. You can see that there are little tumuli everywhere. They're not tumuli, they're golf course greens and stuff. So let's go in for a closer look. It's just ahead of us, really. Just there. So, unfortunately, like I said, there's a golf course been built over the top of what would have been lovely stuff to look. Maybe just on the other side of the barrow, maybe that. Yeah, the sim's gone and covered everything we're going to look at with trees. Oh, so that's the important thing, that's the barrow. So 75 feet across. You can gaze up by the size of the helicopter, I guess. And still enough of a size for the sim to actually work out that there should be a mound there or something there. But unfortunately, yeah, trees everywhere, so we'll move on to the next. And finish with our big thing, Cairn, whatever it was. Cairn Euny, which I've now got to find again. Yeah. It is looking like that's it, which is terrible. Once again, the sim thought it was someone's garden. Unfortunately, there's not going to be much to see here. God damn it. Oh well, thank you for, you know, making a nice flying sim that isn't a walking around on the ground sim, I guess. The best walking around on the ground sim is going out for a walk. But unfortunately I can't fly a helicopter because I don't own one. But yeah, that's I can't afford to hire one for an hour. That's what's left of Carn Euny after Microsoft Flight Sim has decided to put trees and houses on it. In someone's shed. What is that? A garage with a house door in it. I'll deal with it. I mean, clearly on here it's not like that. Yeah, we've just got the literally the last few pieces of it, these bits. And the rest of it's underneath trees and buildings and oh well, at least we tried. Isn't this beach? It's time for some Cornish pasties and some clotted cream ice cream. Diabetes. So the photograph from the satellite has picked up a lovely blue coloured sea, and the flight sim has just put in a bit of grey Atlantic. Yeah, not quite the not quite the same. Nice big beach to end the day.